I cannot say enough wonderful things about Pat and Sharon Conlon and Beltone. You know, I've known them personally, and going to them professionally has just been absolutely wonderful. They are caring, they understand. I started going to them when my mom was living with us because she was wearing hearing aids. And the way they treated her was so loving. I mean, they make you feel like you're a part of the family, which really means a lot. And I feel like for many, many people, that's what they need because it's a frightening little process to have to go through to find out that, wow, you know, I thought I was fine, I thought I could hear, and then to put a hearing aid in your ear and hear things that you haven't heard before for the first time is phenomenal. And that's what happened with me. I didn't realize I wasn't hearing so many of the outside noises. I thought I was normal as far as hearing. And when I got my first hearing aid, I could hear the birds sing, and it was to the point where you look around trying to figure out what that noise is. And gosh, how do you explain? You have to go out and get a hearing aid for these people that really, really are almost afraid of them. You know, well, it's going to make me feel like I'm old. Which was one of Peter's problems. He felt like, well, they're going to think I'm old because I have to wear a hearing aid. And I said, wait a minute, I started wearing a hearing aid when I was in my late 20s. So it can't be that at all. And Pat and Sharon, I just love them. I love the way they make you feel. I know other people that have gone to them, and I would recommend them to anyone because they're the best. Well, I had my hearing aid first because I have had hearing difficulties for many, many years. And I kept trying to talk him into getting a hearing aid because I knew he wasn't hearing everything or pretending, but then I realized that he really needed a hearing aid. And I kept after him, and after him, I would talk to Pat and Sharon Conlon about it over at Beltone. And they did tell me not to worry. When he's ready, he'll do it. And then one day it just seemed like, all right, I'll try it, I'll see. And it has made a tremendous difference. And I've noticed a tremendous difference with him as far as hearing me, to the point where when he first got them in, it was cute, he'd say, Lenore, stop yelling at me. Peter, I'm not yelling. You're just hearing something new for the first time, or hearing things that he would normally hear. So it's made a tremendous difference for both of us. My hearing aid is a little different from Peter's. He has a newer version than I do, but that's fine. He likes the technology part of it too, being able to have it connect with his iPhone and everything, and I don't mind that so much. As long as I am able to hear, I'm happy. And I know Peter mentioned that the singing part of it, or his voice, that Pat thought that he might not like the way he heard. Well, I was just the opposite. I loved being able to really hear my voice. And when we're singing, it has actually helped me because I was a little timid singing. And having the hearing aid and being able to hear what I sound like, I knew I needed to project more. So I am finding that I can project a little bit better with the hearing aid. So it's been great. My hearing was, I had degenerating bones in both of my ears. And I had surgery for it. So for a number of years, I was able to go without the hearing aids. But that went downhill a little bit, and I noticed that I wasn't hearing quite as well out of my left ear. And I went and had a hearing test, and then went to Pat and said, okay, you're taking care of my mom, now you can take care of me. And it's made a big difference as far as communicating with other people, because I am able to hear them now. Before, I think people really thought I was a snotty little lady, because they would talk to me and I just didn't answer, and they said, gosh, what is wrong with Lenore? Does she think she's better than everybody else? And I am the last person that would ever feel that way. So it has made a tremendous difference for me and has helped me open up more, be more of a fun-loving person. Not that I wasn't before, but more so now than ever before. And I think Peter thinks so too, though he's always been a fun-loving guy. But I see that just relating to one another, I feel like it's helped us, and that we have a fabulous relationship. We've always come through everything together, and we're still growing strong, but being able to really hear one another and talk to one another just is incredible. As he says to me, now I can whisper sweet nothings in your ear and you actually hear what I have to say. So it's a great thing.